Hey guys, Nate here. Doing a little different video. We're gonna get the ball field ready, softball field ready for a game tonight. But show you what kind of steps I do because I think it helps. Um, but yeah, so one of the first things I do is I kind of water the field, kind of get it a soft. If there's any low spots, if there's any dirt, things like that, at least it shows me. And then once that is done, I usually chalk it and then water it again because it helps stay down. Um, got the water going here, so we're gonna be watering it. We'll hit the middle and we'll do the outfield here next. So once that's done, we'll continue on. So on to the next one. So once we are done watering, I normally like to rig up the batter's boxes here, kind of get them nice and smooth. Kind of helps dry them out a little, kind of see where your low spots is, if you can add dirt, anything like that, and it just makes it nicer for the batter's boxes too. So when we do this, see if I can do this. I usually do the batter's boxes a little bit up front here and then towards the catchers here. It makes it really nice. I'm gonna set you guys up. Let's see. We'll do some raking here. Alrighty, after feathering it out a little bit, you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but we got some different color. We're kind of towards the base on both of these batter's boxes. Catcher's box, there isn't really a whole bunch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some dirt in here. Dirt in the right-hand batter's boxes and a little bit of dirt here in the left-hand batter's boxes. Looks a little low, nice and feathered out front here. This is usually a problem area too, right in front of your pitcher's mound. So I'll probably be adding some dirt here on this removable rubber. It is 10U, so we're probably going to be about 35 here, 35 feet. We'll cover this up too. We'll cover this up with dirt. Once we get the water down, we'll re-water it. See, you can tell we got a little low spot we could probably fill in. So once we add the dirt, I'm just gonna work it in. We'll work it in like normal, and then we'll go through the chalk line here in a sec. Set you guys up here so you can watch. There you go. We're gonna feather this in a little. A little more here. Bring up some of these clogs. Alrighty, I don't know if you guys probably gonna get flack for this, but as you can see, we filled it in nice and got nice and ready. I normally put my string line, probably catch flack for this, but right behind home plate, run it down the line. I call it more of a fair line because if it hits the ball hits the line, it's usually fair. But well, I usually take the batter's boxes with the broom afterwards. We'll chalk this real quick, and we'll go from there. So like I said, when I set my line, it's right here. It's not perfect, I know, but that's how I get mine. I usually call it a fair line. And then with this streamliner, I don't know if you can see, but I usually use a 4-inch, and you usually line up this right here on the inside because you want that on the inside. I usually do the second notch here. May take a little bit, go back and forth. Looks like it's got stuck here. Give it a few taps. See if it comes out. See if I can do this one-handed. I usually just stay right in line with that. This is the result. Get a nice even line, nice thick line for your foul. Looks like we may run out of chalk here. That's okay. Just keep that, try to line that up. Keep it as close as you can. And if your bases are lined up, your foul line should end right here on the inside. Like I said, we only got what I work, but yeah, there's your, that's what it's supposed to look like. And then I'll show you how I do my batter's boxes. So now what I like to do for the batter's boxes, so we're not always redoing them kind of in between games, is I'll take a spray can and I'll mark the outline, and then I'll follow up with the chalk, because it just seems like it, the chalk seems like it sticks better and it lasts a little bit longer. So without further ado, let's get the batter's boxes done. And there you go, completed batter's boxes with the foul lines. Next up is the pitching mound. We'll do that here in a sec. And then what I like to do is I like to run the water once again, keep everything down, that sort of thing. So now from the front of the rubber of the pitching mound in softball, it is 8 feet circle or 8 foot radius. So what we'll do is, normally I put a nail right here. We'll run 8 feet out and then just make us a nice circle. A lot of times I'll use a 2-inch line for that. So I'll show you what the completed one looks like. So we got the pitching circle done. Now we're just gonna add a little water. As you can tell, I already did the outfield here. Now we're just gonna hit the infield just a little, keep the chalk down, hopefully. We'll use this middle sprinkler here. But yeah, that's what a completed softball field looks like. Nice straight lines, nice pitching mound, added some dirt over there. We're ready to play ball. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoy kind of making these videos. I know it's not professionally. I know I'm probably gonna catch some flack, but you gotta work with what you got. So this is what we got here at the city park, taking care of it. So, but tonight we'll be on here ready to play. Stay tuned for a little bonus footage maybe.